Most of us know the story of Job. He was a righteous man who lost everything, including his health and wealth. But in the end, God restored Job and all his fortunes, giving him even more than what he initially had. There was something else God did for Job. He addressed a need that is greater than the need for wealth. It is the need to feel understood. When Job was grieving over the destruction of his life, some of his friends visited him, but they were no better than enemies, because they accused Job of sinning and told him that these events happened as a result of his sinfulness. But Job was innocent. Imagine how devastated he would have felt to lose everything and then be judged by his own friends so harshly. People have the tendency to be insensitive at times and fail to understand one another. But God isn't that way. And God makes an appearance in the book of Job. After he talks to Job, God turns his attention to Job's friends. So let's read from the Word of God to find out what happened. Job chapter 42, verse 7. After the Lord had spoken these words to Job, the Lord said to Eliphaz the Temanite, My anger burns against you and against your two friends, for you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. End of verse. No matter what situation you're in, if you feel that no one understands you, just remember that God understands you. Because when you realize that the Creator of all things understands you, then you won't feel like explaining yourself to anyone. You have every right to explain yourself if you want to. Sometimes it's necessary, but in most cases it's just too much effort and a waste of time, because some people are unable to understand and others are just unwilling to. If you feel burdened by the sheer number of people who have failed to understand you, turn to God and voice your concerns to Him, for He understands.